Hello again, YouTubers. I'm at SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel. Today is November 14th, 2019. It is a very big day in the world of SpongeBob. If you don't already know, the very first SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run trailer dropped just today. I've posted it up on the channel as well. So I'll leave a link to it in the description box below if you haven't seen it. But if you've seen it, this is where you're gonna get some analysis of this epic trailer, right? So I'm gonna be talking about the trailer for the first 5 to 6 minutes of this video, and then just at the end of the video I'll just talk about a couple more details or interesting things that came up earlier this morning when the trailer dropped at 10 a.m. So without further ado, let's dive right into some screenshots of the trailer. I'm not gonna play the trailer in this video, because I'll just put some screenshots to highlight the key points that I want to show. So basically, starting off the trailer, we have a scene where SpongeBob is actually at Camp Coral, the setting of the spin-off title. Well, the preliminary title of the spin-off of SpongeBob is called Camp Coral. So I'm not so sure how this movie ties into that spin-off show, but it would be interesting because maybe the spin-off actually spins off of this movie rather than the actual show itself. So but yeah, complicated stuff. Anyways, of course we had the scene where SpongeBob meets Gary for the first time, and then fast forward to the present. SpongeBob returns home after work, can't find Gary, and so SpongeBob and Patrick are gonna go on a quest, not to save the crown but to save Gary. Yes, that is right. And of course there are scenes with like Mr. Krabs, Squidward, and Sandy. I think the animations are great so far. Really good looking. Of course, everything is in 3D compared to the Sponge Out of Water movie in 2015, which was, of course, the underwater portions were in 2D, and then the land portions were in 3D. But basically, this is a whole new ball game for SpongeBob. There was a very interesting scene, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, and Squidward going into the bunker of the Krusty Krab, or at least the basement, and you will recall from the original SpongeBob movie back in 2004 that was where the paddy wagon was stored. And of course we have a little clip, a little slither of video in this trailer that shows the paddy wagon, but that it looks like a sub, or at least like a long like Subway, a sandwich. It looks huge. So and Sandy is driving that paddy wagon, so I'm really excited about that. I don't know about you guys, but personally the most memorable thing of the first SpongeBob movie back when I was a kid was the paddy wagon. I thought that the whole part where the SpongeBob and Patrick drove the paddy wagon right out of the Krusty Krab was like the most epic thing ever. But yeah, so that is really good to see. But anyways, we go into further into the trailer. We have a guest star and Patrick making a random joke saying that his name actually means toaster in Celtic, and that was just so random. I was like, okay, sure. And you fast forward to Atlantic City. Yeah, so this the background in the poster that we saw yesterday is basically the setting of this movie, obviously, and it's titled Atlantic City. Now, I was really wondering about the casino thing, and actually this trailer shows scenes inside Atlantic City, inside the casino, where SpongeBob and Patrick are actually, gambling. So yeah, I thought this was a family-friendly movie. But apparently, yes. So SpongeBob and Patrick end up in Atlantic City in a search of Gary. It doesn't actually show us whether they do find Gary or like what exactly the plot is on how to find Gary or the backstory. But of course, this is the very first trailer, so obviously they're not gonna tell us that. But yeah, this trailer really has me hyped, and I'm really ready for more. Alright, so I don't know about you guys. Comment in the box below, what do you think of this very first trailer for Sponge on the Run? Now, I also want to highlight at the end of the video, the trailer at least, Patrick made the, SpongeBob said the irony, right? So Patrick was saying something like, yeah, I love my ironing or something. I thought that was like a random joke that they just try to throw out there. One of those catchphrases that will keep this movie, reverberating in your mind for, well, at least probably the next 6 months. So yeah, really interesting trailer overall. It was 2 minutes of awesome goodness. Hopefully they do release a trailer maybe early January. I don't think they'll be releasing any more trailers between now and January because it's the Christmas season. So Thanksgiving and Christmas, usually they don't release trailers in that period. But they could do that. They could release like TV spots and stuff like that. And if they do, I'll definitely be able to cover those as well. So anyways, that is for the trailer. Now going over to the SpongeBob Movie Facebook page, which I showed you guys yesterday. Of course, it has been updated with a new cover photo. It shows SpongeBob and Patrick in the same pose as the poster that was released yesterday. And then, of course, Atlantic City in the background. One thing to note is there are those roller coasters that I mentioned yesterday. We did not see SpongeBob and Patrick actually riding on those, so well, who knows, right? I mean, it's probably going to be like those random things where they walk into Atlantic City and they're so amazed. You saw in the trailer they were completely like distracted with everything going on in Atlantic City, so they'll probably like have some fun on the roller coasters and stuff like that. And also there is this poster, so I'll put it up on the screen right now. Missing Snail, last seen in Bikini Bottom. He answers to Meow, Gary, and Gare Bear. And if you notice the number over here, it says 707663 Gary. It really would be very cool if they actually ran like this campaign. Back in 2015 they had this thing called the Day of Positivity on January 5th 2015, and in that campaign they actually had this phone number that you could call, and you could receive a call from both SpongeBob and Plankton, which I actually showed in my video back on that day in 2015. So yeah, if you're interested, go check that video out. But so with regards to this number, it would really be cool if they actually ran a campaign, and if we call this number, we'll be able to hear like a distress call or something like that. Of course, it'll be SpongeBob's phone number, so maybe SpongeBob will be telling you like some clues or something like that. That'd be really, really cool. Really cool. Not clue. Yeah, so in theaters, May 2020, #SaveGary. Anyway, back to the Facebook page. Yeah, so that's basically all that's new on the Facebook page. Now going over to Twitter as well. The trailer has been posted up on Twitter. Clancy Brown actually posted a Twitter post. SpongeBob family, I'm excited to share the new trailer for the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Mr. Krabs is on the big screen again. Isn't that great? See what he is up to when it hits theaters May 2020. Save Gary. So yeah, and then finally, I just want to show you guys this other poster that was also released yesterday, and it's basically the view from the back of SpongeBob and Patrick, and it says "Kick me." I thought this poster was really silly. Had made no sense to me at all. I didn't like this poster, but anyways, it's something new. I just wanted to point that out. So yeah, overall, that is our trailer analysis / quick look at all that's happened today with regards to the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Comment in the box below what your thoughts are. Are you excited for this movie? Is there something you're looking out for specifically from this movie, whether it's the animation or the storyline, or maybe SpongeBob's backstory, or more character development between SpongeBob and Patrick? Of course, we saw that part with the ironing board. That was so random. But yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know. Comment in the box below. Tell me. I'm really interested to hear what your thoughts are. But anyways, that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Keep it right here on Ultimate SpongeBob 101. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye!